Hello again. We are here for another Kicking It with Kpop. I'm here with the lovely Tony and Dave. Hi guys, how are you doing?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. We got a lovely 2 people in the chat at the moment. Oh, 3 people. Let's see how this goes because let's say hi to them real quick and we'll come back to you guys. Bebe says somehow has no hot dogs. I'm sorry, Bebe. I will put extra hot dogs in my next thumbnail for you. Okay, so 2
We're a
streams
couple
ago.
of meatballs.
Oh, perfect. 2
Spicy,
streams ago, they hit us with the hot dog chat, and then me and Frederick spent 2 hours giggling up a storm for 2 hours talking about hot dogs. What's up, Blake? I hope you're feeling better. He got the COVID a couple days ago, and yeah, but it's been rough for him. And also, what is up, Las Cruces? How are you guys doing? I know everybody's probably getting ready to jump in and talk to us, but yes. All right, I'm gonna make it really weird for a minute. I'm gonna select one of you, and you're gonna give us an introduction. Oh, that's me.
That's you. Very nice.
There's Tony. Hi, Tony.
Hey, it's my show.
Look great.
Ooh. Your beard is looking very beardy. Nice.
Yeah, it's very, very white, very Santa-ish.
Mm-hmm.
So festive. I already got the giggles. I'm gonna be getting this whole time. So good to know. Also, what is up, Travis? Hi, how are you doing? We are representing pretty much everywhere. We got a lot of Canada and all over the United States in the chat right now. So that is cool. So hi, Tony. Would you like to introduce yourself to the peoples that are in the chat?
Sure.
All right.
My name is Tony Gregori. I'm a comic book artist based in Missoula, Montana. I am originally from South Florida. I've lived here for about 12 years. I've drawn several creator-owned books with Mr. Crispino here that we've crowdfunded, and I've also worked on licensed properties like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Rick and Morty, and I had a Dark Horse Comics series called The Worst Dudes that I illustrated and co-created with Aubrey Sitterson, writer Aubrey Sitterson, and David and I have a Kickstarter ongoing for Taft Sturgeon Holiday in the Stars. It's a 140-page sci-fi graphic novel. It's a holiday special set in a crazy, funky, weird sci-fi universe that we created with our original 30 some odd page one-shot Taft Sturgeon back in 2016.
Ooh.
So this is like a sequel, but kind of like a sequel, but more so a holiday special. It's chock full of aliens and AI bots and funny,
good stuff.
Crazy sci-fi action and Santa and Mrs. Claus and
you can't forget Mrs. Claus.
Can't forget.
No,
she's always been forgotten.
She's a star.
She's a star in this book. She's more, yeah. I mean, her and Santa are kind of like,
they're kind of
1A, 1B, 1B, 1A, whatever you want to position it. They're a team.
Yeah. All right, bring it up to Dave. Hi, Dave. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm alive. Yay. We're working it today.
Yes.
Yes. The holidays are right around the corner.
They sure are. It's impending doom.
Yes. And I'm more shocked, I think, that New Year's is in 2 weeks. And that is just baffling me because I don't even remember where March went.
2024.
That's crazy.
We're cruising straight from 2019 to 2024.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, seriously. The whole every day has felt like Monday of 2020 for the past however many years.
I saw somebody that I hadn't seen in a while, and like the other day, and I was talking to a friend about it. I'm like, I ran into this person. It must have been last year when I saw them, and I thought about it. I'm like, no, that was before the pandemic was when I saw them. This individual.
Yeah.
It just felt like
the 3 times. Yeah.
Yeah, it felt like a year ago, but it was really like 3 or 4.
So, yeah, I don't know where any of the time has gone in this whole little section since then because it has flown by. This year especially has just gone absolutely bananas fast.
I agree with you.
Yep.
So hi, Dave.
Hi.
Would you like to give us an introduction to your lovely self? Woo!
I'm Dave Crispino. writer of comics, creator owned. With done a few with Tony. This is going to be our 10th Kickstarter.
Wow.
We've
Nice.
done 7 to get my 10th, and he and I have done 7 together. And I live in Baltimore, Maryland. Used to be a comic shop retailer at Collector's Corner. Frequent many a convention. If you've seen me across this great nation, I've been there. Used to live in Montana as well, but not at the same time as Tony. And he and I kind of, orbit each other. It's pretty nice.
This place wasn't big enough for the two of us. So.
That's right.
Clearly.
That's right. And yeah. Like all the stuff that Tony said, we're doing a Kickstarter, holiday Kickstarter, 7 days left.
Nice. That's actually quite cool because I'm gonna be pulling that up soon, and I've seen some snippets of the art and the shenanigans that's happening, and I can't wait to learn more about this. As I was telling Tony earlier, I did not get the chance to read any of the PDFs because they were sent yesterday. It's been a long couple of days.
I understand.
I will read them after. Yes, I will. But yeah, no, I'm excited. So okay, I'll go this way. Ooh, there we go. So that way everyone's heads are fairly the same.
That still looks big.
Yeah, you're so close.
Isn't it amazing? Like once you put your head up here, like whoa, what happens? It's every time. Oh, we got John. What's up, John? How are you doing? Oh yes, rock on figures. Yes. Also, lovely Argyle. I can't wait to see more Argyle, John. Let's go. I am so tired. I'm also amped up on Mountain Dew. So this is going to go great.
Okay. Fantastic. Looking forward to it.
I've already got the giggles. So, yes. Oh, shit. What up, Kev? Yes. Festive Fartings. Kev, you might actually really enjoy this book.
There's some butts. There's some fartings.
There's some butts and some farts. Okay, then you are really going to enjoy this book. Yes. How about those Lions, Kev? Yes. Big win last night. Go Detroit. Yes. Yeah. We're going to have a grand old time. All right. So where is my pages? There's my pages. All right. Hold on. Yeah. Wow. I am so awake. It's going to be fantastic. All right. Hold on. Share your Kickstarter. Let's go to your Kickstarter page. There it is.
Yay.
Woo! There it is. Okay. You have 7 days.
7 days.
Okay. That's good because I think you're going to nail this goal. You're definitely going to nail this goal. We got.
I really hope so. Yeah. Thank you.
We got you. We're gonna share the living Vegeta side of this and get it out there. And yes, because this looks fun. I will play your intro. I will have to.
Little video.
Yeah. Nice little video. Okay, so I'm gonna unplug. You're gonna hear yourselves for 2 seconds because. All right. Can you hear this?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yes. Talk. Yes. Listen to yourselves probably 40 times. And then we will listen to this. Let's watch this video because it looks cool. So, yay. Oh, wait. Hold on. Did I change the... I know. We're getting... Yeah, no.
A little technical difficulties today, but we're having fun. We're having fun with it.
Yeah.
Great. All right, perfect. Let's start again. Let's watch this video. Yay. Come on, people.
Hi, I'm David Crispino, and welcome to the Kickstarter campaign for Taft Sturgeon, Holiday in the Stars. It's a cosmic Christmas odyssey. The Christmas season is in full swing throughout the galaxy, and Taft Sturgeon, Shanice, and Gino are back in this all-new sci-fi holiday adventure. This time, they're hot on the trail of a sinister toy salesman who's peddling his holiday-garbed accomplices to unsuspecting families. But when the toys fight back and the bad guys get away, Taft is left feeling like a failure. Just when it seems like the holiday season is at its darkest, Taft is contacted by a conniving robotics tycoon who wishes to replicate him with robotic Taftatrons. Taft refuses, setting into motion the villain's plan B, get rid of Taft and continue with plan A. Rocketed through a nearby black hole, Taft fortuitously crashes at the North Pole.
Hey, this is Tony Gregori, artist and co-creator of Taft Sturgeon. Along with my pal and brother David Crispino, we've crafted a 140-page sci-fi holiday graphic novel for you guys. Please check it out and support us if you can. It's a fun book, and it'll keep you warm this holiday season. Okay. Happy holidays, everybody.
I had a
Taft Sturgeon, Holiday in the Stars is a 140-page sci-fi Christmas adventure brought to you by David Crispino and Tony Gregori with the incredible team of Simon Golf, Guillermo Mendez, Taylor Esposito, Jimmy George, and Rafer Roberts.
That was great.
Thanks.
Way to use your dog.
Convince her with treats. she wouldn't work unless I promised her.
The only thing, the only thing that would have made that better if you could have animated that to have it talk to your
Girl.
Perfect.
Oh, well, we're 63% of our goal. That's 37 left to go.
All right, we're gonna get that up there. Let's do that. What is up, Phil? What is up, BCC? How are you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Woo woo. Yes. So we're going over. If you guys are just joining us, we are here with the lovely Dave and Tony going over their Kickstarter for Taft Sturgeon, Holiday in the Stars. Woo! Nice. You can saw from that lovely, lovely video all kinds of shenanigans and holiday festiveness happening in there. So, yes.
Very, very warm, very cozy.
Yes, you looked very snug in your robe next to your fire.
Yeah, I've been doing some podcasts and some interviews in the robe, but my wife says, like, don't put that on anymore. Nobody can tell what that is.
Like you just got out of the shower.
Yeah, it's just yeah.
Like a Hugh Hefner.
Hey,
yeah.
Maybe that's what got you to the 60-some%. You don't know. Could
Yeah,
be.
no, I don't know. Could be.
Could been up there.
Yeah.
All right. So for those wondering, you have 7 days left. It ends on Monday, December 25th. Wow, that's a good day for you to end on.
It is. It's an important day to some.
Very important. Yeah. Some people's birthday.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So you are almost at $4,000 of your $6,000 goal, which is cool because I think we're gonna nail this. We're gonna get you guys some stuff here. I like that it's an all ages sci-fi adventure. Very cool. I like the cover for this.
Thanks.
Very nice. Their hair is fantastic.
That's Shanice. Taft is obviously the gentleman dressed as Santa there.
Yes.
Shanice is his partner, like business partner. They're not. It's not romantic or anything. They're friends and they work together. And then Gino is kind of like their little, like it's like their ward, their Robin, so to speak.
Nice.
He's part of the crew. He's also like the technology expert, somewhat.
Like short rounder Data from Goonies.
Perfect. Same guy.
Yeah. So Taft is issue 1 picks up Taft's an intergalactic social worker. He works for a organization that's like a child protective services for the galaxy, and he goes around like helping children all over the galaxy of different alien races and species and whatnot. And in issue 1, he kind of gets tired of dealing with the bureaucratic red tape, and he decides to branch out on his own after he's dealing with the case, and he's just kind of dealing with that hitting a brick wall, so to speak. And decides to go and take a chance on himself and gamble on himself. And the first issue is about him basically going out on his own and cracking his case and starting his own PI firm or PI company essentially. So the second issue picks up sometime later, and he's undercover trying to catch a small time crook in like a Christmas bazaar in his home planet of June, and that's where we pick up this graphic novel here, Holiday in the Stars.
Nice. I like that. That's cool. I can't wait to actually read about this guy right here, this little elf-looking dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he
Yeah.
looks quite sinister.
There's a whole bunch of them.
That's
So what happens
Jeff.
that guy?
Better.
That he plays into those guys play into I guess I don't know if you call it the B plot, but the story kicks off where Taft's trying to catch this guy called the peddler who's selling basically elf on the shelves. But when people get the elf and they put it on their shelf when they go to bed at night, the elves are actually revealed to be these little aliens who are wearing these like elf helmets, and they ransack the houses and rob people. So Taft's trying to bust this ring, and through that kind of builds a relationship with these creatures, and one of them more specifically, and kind of helps as the story unfolds. You kind of see how that goes. So yeah, they look menacing, but they're also just kind of like, misunderstood maybe a little bit, and maybe a little victims of their environment,
Victims of their environment. Yes, that's so cute. I'm for the weirdness, and I'm for all of the. It's weird, perfect. It's what I like here. Some of the interior art is so festive. It's great. I like
so you
these,
see that baby in the
pictures.
background there? That's Joom. So Joom is a celestial. How would you describe it, David?
It's a celestial child, celestial baby. Like Marvel Comics has the cosmic abstracts, like eternity and all that kind of stuff. Like that's basically like a little baby of that. And we have an incubation city, which is the city of Joom that wraps around the little baby. You could see on the horizon. Yeah, that's like an actual child. A cosmic entity. Yeah.
A cosmic entity. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up? Hello. How are you guys doing?
Hey,
What's up? You dozed off. Today is a sleepy day. I think everyone wants to go and sleep today. Which is, community nap time would work as well. And here's a link to the Kickstarter right here. Thank you very much, Glenn, for dropping that.
Yes, thanks for
Glenn? That. Yes. It is down below in the description, but I'm going to be pimping out the description when we're done with this because I forgot to do that. But it's all down below in the description if you want to click it to go and check out the Kickstarter. Because this is awesome. Actually, this right here, I like this mom and child here. Some space cotton candy. And this little guy, I
little
dig
space
him.
dog. Little
Space dog,
kind of thing.
Space dog, yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
There's even like little R2-D2s in that bottom left
Yeah,
panel
I
there.
saw that. It's cute. I dig that. And I like this guy. He looks so happy. He's like getting cookies and stuff. Yeah.
It's
donuts.
shortbread, right, David? Shortbread.
What?
Shortbread? Short round?
Shortbread. Oh, cookies. Yeah, it's cookie. Yeah, shortbread. Yeah.
Yeah, the little cakes.
Yeah,
shortbread cakes.
Oh, that's very, very holiday. Yeah.
Rogers.
This
It's kind of fun
Santa?
as drawing this. It's like as I'm drawing it, it's like coming up with like aliens just impromptu off the top of my head. Of like,
yes.
I'm going through the original book and picking the aliens that I've used before, and then kind of reusing those and just different characters within those species, and then kind of coming up with other ones on the fly. And
I love this. Okay, so this is cool. I love this little kid here. This guy here. Is he a penguin?
Sort of.
Yeah, sort of. It's like a penguin, but like maybe a bug. I don't like a mix of
bug.
two.
Nice.
Yeah, something like that.
I like he's just being all jolly and ringing his bell, and then these two dudes in the background here are just like, what the hell is happening? This guy.
I imagine they're like, look, they're there to get something. They don't even celebrate Christmas or the holidays. They're just there like to pick up like something you would get at like a hardware store, and they happen to see all this holiday stuff. And they're like, whatever. I just want to, drag my kid to the bazaar and grab my thing and leave.
That's also an interesting concept because do all planets celebrate Christmas?
So we explore that in the book.
You do.
And how it's a secular. In this book, it's more of a secular holiday, and how different cultures and different species of people celebrate it throughout this whole cosmological event towards like the end of the year, quote unquote. but it's not necessarily the end of the year, right? Because every planet rotates around a star differently. So
Yeah.
it's just like a celestial event. Like Christmas is a celestial event
Okay.
in some
I like
capacity.
Nice. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that
It's just
explanation.
it's more so like everyone is everyone is celebrating this event at the same time. They all agree upon that
Yeah.
whatever, whether it's warm this time of their year in this spot, or whether it's their April or this other place is September or this other place is December. They're all right now at this moment when they're on their little devices. Hey, happy whatever.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
Kind of like we do here on Earth. Different time zones.
Yeah.
You're just 2 hours ahead of me or behind me or what have you.
Yes, I like that because also intergalactic travel is probably a lot faster, and you can go to different planets to celebrate wherever you want to celebrate your
That's
celestial
right.
holiday at. Yes,
That's
get on
right.
that. Also, Bebe, did you miss the hot dogs? You did not miss the hot dogs, Bebe. Yes, bring on the hot dogs. Also, do you think they would have the most epic hot dogs in space?
I mean, why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
You could
Sure,
have
they're
all sorts
meats.
of different meats.
Various
They would
meats,
become
yes.
they would become sausages before hot
okay.
dogs.
It would become sausages before hot dogs. That's also true. Do they have a space Costco?
They could.
They could, yeah.
Ooh,
Why not?
Okay.
Why not?
I think that makes sense.
Yes.
Everyone
Yeah.
has to buy in bulk, That's
And
So would there
a dollar
still be
dog,
a
right?
foot long, or would there be longer than a foot long if you're talking space? Because I'm going to think some of these aliens have vicious appetites.
Well,
They're
I think
pretty-
that you
very
would
big.
go, there'd be various sizes, right? Various sizes and girths. So you would probably get some as big as a person's arm and some as
like
big as a
this.
pinky finger.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
For example, our Santa and Mrs. Claus, spoiler alert, they are about 8 to 10 feet tall in this book. So their hot dogs would be significantly larger than a normal
massive
hot dog.
quantities of hot dogs. Yes.
I mean, they serve pancakes in this book, and the pancakes they serve Taft are like literally like bigger than his head.
Manhole covers, like a stack of manhole covers.
I like the way you're thinking. We've already seen cookies. We've already talked about pancakes. You're already adding hot dogs to your adventure for the next one.
Absolutely.
All the good.
He looks so jolly. So kudos to you for getting this expression in here. But this kid, I love this kid right here.
Yeah, that kid actually. There's that race of aliens that were there in the previous book as well.
Nice.
He saves a group of little kids that look like that alien, and so
like,
oh, why don't they just this species of alien now loves Taft because he's known throughout their group as being a friend to them. So
very cool. And he's got lots of space bucks. Looks like they're giving for the holiday season. Nice. This kid's hair. Yeah. he's got some hair right here. I like it.
Yeah. He's undercover as Ed Brimley. So
is that what that
yeah.
Nice. That's great. Here's your little elves. Nice.
Yeah, that's the peddler right there.
They're looking. Oh wow, look at his hairdo.
Yeah.
Wow. These guys are amping up on the hair gel. Nice. So is they using space
pomade, grease, whatever.
Maybe like a different gravity as well kind of helps. Keep up there.
Let's go to different planets. You get a different hairstyle just based on gravity. It's like Superman's superpower. Yeah. Perfect. I like
Depending on the product that you use.
Yeah. He's also got a great little nose here. I like this. Oh, look at these little guys. Oh man. I'm very excited for aliens. Can you not tell? Weird little guys. It's my favorite. Nice. Here's more. Ooh, I like that you put that cutout in the Christmas tree cutout. Nice. Star. Very cool.
Yeah, there's some wreaths on page 1. There's some Christmas trees, some stars. I do some other like snowflakes and stuff in the subsequent pages.
That's fun.
Try to keep it interesting.
Oh yeah, no, you did a fantastical job on these little dudes here. I'm like totally in on this. I love it.
Thanks.
Right. Oh, I like you
great colors by. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I would say I want to compliment the colors, but I think this was Simon, wasn't it?
This was Simon. Simon's up to like page 20.
Simon Go and Go. Did I pronounce that correctly? Go. It's
Guff?
Gough. Guff.
Yeah.
Guh. But and then Guillermo Mendez picks up after page 20 or so, and he's coloring the rest of the book. He's doing an amazing job as well.
Very nice. So Baby has a question regarding your elves. What is your most creative idea to do with an elf on the shelf? Only because he needs an idea for tonight, and it can involve hot dogs.
Okay.
Well, I mean, putting it in the hot dog bag bun, the roll buns. That's obvious, right?
Is there a child in the house? Because if so, you could like put it in the fridge or like in a cabinet where they would frequent. You know,
just put it inside the hot dog. Yeah, that's.
I would put it in a hot dog bun. I think that's kind of funny, like a little elf on the shelf hot dog.
They're pretty big.
They do kind of resemble a hot dog. I mean, they are kind of reddish. Yeah.
You get a hoagie roll, and you can simulate the size of an elf on the shelf in a hot dog bun.
There you go. There you go, baby. Picks. We need picks later.
Or you can, because they have thin limbs, you can take hot dogs and put them on each of their limbs, so they're like just like hot dog extremities, elf on the shelf, torso, and head.
It's kind of like everything, everywhere at once, all at once meets elf on the shelf.
Elves in a bun, it is. It looks like he's doing that. So, baby, you need to tag these guys in your hot dog elf on a shelf tomorrow. Go for that. Oops, messing up here. Yeah, they're hilarious. Okay, so these are, it looks like the elves that popped off, and you get the weird little alien dudes inside the elves. Yes, it's great. Love it.
A little homage there. We call them affectionately Lilliputians. So if you're fans of Gulliver's Travels and all that kind of stuff.
Great.
Blake's talking about raviolis, Tony. You know what we got to do.
Snap.
Manja.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually going to make some chicken Alfredo for dinner tonight.
Blake, beware. I did send Cole the grossest pickled hot dog pie for you guys to try the next time on your channel. Yeah, it was gross. It was like one of those cursed cookbook things. So he has that recipe, Blake. So beware. Just telling you. Yeah, I know. But yes, welcome Blake to the stream. We are the giggles right now, but this is I love these guys. I can't wait to read this.
Yeah, we fell in love with a lot of these characters. Like when we were constructing this book, like I don't think we didn't intend to like. I don't think we intended to like the supporting cast and the antagonists as much as we really do. Like, I think Tony and I really knocked it out of the park. Just, I mean, not to toot horns or anything like that, but it was like I actually like reading our work and being like, I like this, and like I like these characters. I like the way that they round out this world that we created. It's just, I don't know, it's really cool. It feels really good.
Yeah,
it feels really good.
It's very earnest, very warm, very heartfelt. Taft is our love letter to John Candy. And
I love John Candy.
Yeah, we had some Uncle Buck up, and like one, like as a character, he'd be Uncle Buck Rogers. He's basically like, you know, the combination of those two ideas.
Yeah.
That's a simple way to put it. Because we kind of both felt like we've done other stuff as well. We've done a sci-fi book called Ancient Noise, which is like time travel, body horror. About a talking, hyper intelligent gorilla who like goes through time to try to mess with human evolution, but then has to deal with these chrononauts and all the wacky shit that happens. Sorry, can I cuss?
You can swear. You can swear. Okay. No, this is pro swear stream.
I'm swearing.
All the wacky shit that happens after that, and then we've also done Lovecraft with Malediction of Maxwell Fitzsimmons. It was a one shot. It was a Lovecraft story that we loved, and we've done sword and sorcery. We've done all kinds of stuff.
Nice.
But is more. This character is basically our Superman. He's like the hero with the heart of gold. but he's also, you know, a husky boy, so he's not.
He looks,
We have an affinity for big men.
Oh, lovely. Good times.
Yeah.
Yes, it looked like you were really enjoying those weeniolies that day. And it's too late. Cole already has the recipe, so you
I
already
don't even know what that is. Is it weenioli, like a hot dog and like with raviolis?
Yes,
is that what that
they
is?
made weeniolies on their stream one day, and they ate it, and they were
You know, Blake.
delicious, apparently.
Blake's diet. We've talked about this. I don't want to get into it too much. It's, you know, he's not here to defend himself, but
Kind of.
he kind of is.
I mean, it's like hot dogs and booze. I mean, who can't go wrong with that? Toot your horns, he says. Yes. Hey. Oh, what's up, Joey? Hey, what's up? How are you doing? Yeah, so I'm excited about this. I want to read this because this is lovely. Oh, here. We're in the reward tiers right now. All right, so you get limited to 1 3x5 sketch.
Yeah, that's
card.
already gone.
Oh, it's already gone. Well, never mind.
Our friend Layla did a sketch card, and then Tony did 3 sketch cards.
Ooh, cool.
And we currently have one left, which was the character Gino in a Cable outfit from the X-Men. But this is Mrs. Claus.
That's Mrs. Claus. What a babe.
Totally.
Ooh. Yeah.
Totally babe.
She's babelicious. No wonder she's into the Santa. Oh, there's our Cable guy.
Yeah. I just like drawing characters as Cable. I don't know why.
As Cable? Nice choice.
Fun. There's Santa.
Oh, he's got lots of cool expressions here. And no wonder he's blushing, because he's got, you know, Mrs. Claus up there looking just babe city.
Like a dish. She's a dish.
She is a dish, yes.
Santa's got it pretty good, you know. He's got no complaints.
I mean, he's 8 foot tall or whatever. Yeah, he's rocking his he's rocking his tie and his Santa. Nice. All right. Cool. Oh, good. I like that you guys do retailer tiers. I like it when people do this because I like doing the retailer tiers myself, because then I just do giveaways.
Yeah, no, that's
how I like doing them.
And if you do the retailer tier, we put your shop and your area in the book. So if it's just you as a gift, we put you in the back of the book.
Oh, nice.
Saying that you're a nice person.
Gotta do that. Yeah. But that's cool. I like that. I like that people do that. Ooh, cover tier. Okay. 11 by 17 inked print. Ooh, nice.
That's the original. Yeah.
Oh, it is the original?
Yep.
Yeah, I do. I'm a traditional. I work mostly traditional. There's some digital here and there, but it's mainly traditional.
That's awesome. I like that. Also, this would look very well as a coloring book.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it would. Festive holiday coloring book. It would look.
Yeah, I think we'll do that. Like a print, like a nice coloring book print. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, nice.
And then we have a page reward. So if you follow that link, there's a list of all the available pages.
Oh,
and then we have the double page spread because, like Tony said, he works traditionally. And
copy link.
And then
that's a link there for this. That's a link there for the pages.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Go check that out. This is cool. I like this hovercraft car right here.
Yeah.
It's pretty pimping. And the baby.
Heck yeah.
Always
like that. Yeah. Because you look back here, it looks like it could either be a flying little squid looking dude, like the nose and the upper lip. And then you're like, oh, look, it's a mountain range. And then you're like, what is that? Like, nope, it's a baby.
It's a baby.
It's a chunky baby face.
Great. That is awesome. No, you've nailed these expressions so nicely. I love it. You're doing a great job on those. Look at this guy's face. Nice. All right, cool. Okay, so add-on. Oh, I love digital sampler packs on these. Oh, nice. Get the OG Taft here. And you get that's the one you were talking about right there, right?
Yep, that's the first issue. Yep.
Nice. Very cool.
That eventually, when we were done, it was 5 issues, and we put it together as a trade as well. So
cool.
I think it's over 100 pages.
Oh wow, nice. All right, so here you go. You got Taft Sturgeon #1. You got Ancient Noise, the trade paperback. You can get the Holiday in the Stars trade paperback down here.
You can get more. That
You
was
get
the
more.
add-on. You get more of that if you
more.
want.
You get
More.
more. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think that's also too, like, a lot of people forget to add on an add-on, like extra added copies of the same
Exactly.
book.
Yep.
Because I don't know, we didn't even get to that part yet. But are you guys shipping from here internationally?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Because we have a lot of international peeps in the
Yeah.
chat.
I tried to factor in something that's a little bit fair for the
Okay.
worldwide. I know that it can be extremely expensive to ship places.
Yes.
And but I'm doing my
Okay.
best to doing my best.
Yeah.
Best. So I apologize if you back it and you're from somewhere else and you're like, holy crap, why is the shipping $18? And it's because I'm just trying to.
$18 is a pretty good deal. I normally see them 35, 65,
35,
depending
45,
on what's in there.
65,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it can be good. And then, which sucks for Glenn, because Glenn is from the UK, so a lot of times he's blocked from even buying anything.
Yeah. In past Kickstarters, we've done some things where it's just like, no, like we don't do any international, but like I feel like, nah, like I'll do international. I have relatives in the UK, so sometimes it ends up working out where I can like send a boatload of books over there, and then like they can be dispersed. Sort of like a what is it, like a center, like a mail center, whatever, but it's not a mail center.
Hub
it's
thing.
a hub. Yeah, it's
Hubba,
just like a relative's house.
Hey, you got to use your resources wisely.
Yeah,
right.
Doing. Like if I get Canadian backers, like I know a few Canadian I have a few Canadian friends that could help me out as well. So yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, there are a few Canadians in the chat. So only makes sense. Yeah, if you're gonna do a global celestial event, it needs to go globally shipping.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I like this. These are more of your 11 by 17 and 9 by 12s. Ooh, commissions. Nice. Very cool. I like your cosmic ghostwriter back there.
Thanks.
Pretty dope.
Thanks.
All right, here's your team. There's you. There's you.
Correct.
And there's this other guy. Named
Uh-huh.
Simon. You got a colorist, that guy.
Jeremy.
And you got a letterer, that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Productions, that guy. And then you got your editors, that guy. Wow.
Yep.
Amazing team.
We have a team. Absolutely.
You do. No, I like it when people do that and they add their links in here, because I like it when they give credit to the people that actually helped on here. Because a lot of times,
they're important people. They're very important people.
Very important people. Yeah, because a lot of times you go on there, they won't even list themselves on the thing. You're like, well, who did this?
Yeah.
Try to figure this out. You're like, I don't know. And they'll just have like some weird, like where your picture is over here, like who the creator is, like random weird thing that has nothing to do with any of their comic.
Yeah, who is this person? Why should I give
them
money? Can I trust them? Do they have a track record? Or?
You're like, let me know. I need to know this. But yeah, no, I like when they do that. So kudos to you guys for doing that. So we are at the end of that. So let me go back up to the top for a second. All right, boom. Look at that. Still there. It's fine. We're into this. There's you. There's David. Nice. Way to go. So we're gonna go down here to your different tiers here, just to check them all out. So obviously you got your support tier, anywhere from $1 to whatever you want to pledge, just to pledge. Then you have your available rewards, which is $15 for the digital bundle, or just digital. There you go for that. Nice. $32 for the printed book, because it is 140 pages. So that's a honkin' book.
And shipping's included in domestic. So.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice.
Yeah.
So $32 for that. That's awesome. Anywhere to the world, just in case. Let me click pledge just to see. Yeah, it's all $18 pretty much. Yeah. $18 to ship internationally, which is not bad for 140. That's a hefty book. So it's pretty cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And then retailer tier, what is this? 5? You get 5 for $80. That is a deal, because one is $32. So there you go.
Yeah, I'm trying to help our retailer friends. Like I said, I used to be a retailer, so I understand kind of how things go. And I believe in our work, and I want retailers to take a risk on our work as well. So. Nice.
It's only $20 to do 5 to ship. So that's actually a really cool deal if you're going to do the international shipping and you want some for like your friends or anything. Retailer tier, way to go.
Mhm.
And then down here, oh look, okay, so this one is $80 for your sketch card, which is this lovely down here. Where'd he go?
There's
Oh my
only one
gosh.
left.
Only
Yeah.
one left, but you can get
Gino,
him
yeah,
as
that one.
a cable.
Yep.
Yeah. And you get the book as well, plus the digital. So that's neat. So for $80, you get some original art stuff right there, which I know a lot of people in the chat like.
Sure.
Now,
doesn't?
for $250, this is one where the link was at for an original
Yes.
page plus the book. So $250, that's actually a really good deal too from original art. And you have 11 of those left out of 14. So those are limited. So you guys can get on that if you have anything. And
Yeah,
what is that
I didn't want to list all the pages because like, they would say like 100 pages available or whatever. But then some of them, and some of them also are like traditional, like 60%. And there's like some pages where I did a bunch of digital touch-ups and add-ons and whatnot. And
Okay.
so I kind of felt like I didn't want to list those either. And then I figure if we get lucky enough to get rid of all of the 14, then I can go through and find more to list. But until that happens,
Perfect. Yeah, you already said you did like 10 Kickstarters, so you just keep adding more pages to different Kickstarters, and then like, what is this thing? I need to go back and get that. Yeah. So 17 linked. Okay, so this is for the cover. So you only have one of these. So you get the cover, which is, let me go up here. Is it up here? Is it down there? Where'd it go? There it is.
You're almost there. Yeah.
There we go. You get this cover for $300 plus the book plus the digital. That's actually pretty dope. Let me just go down here. And then double page spread right there. That's neat. I like this. This is a good scene. You get the baby, you get the guy's face, you get a cool car. $400 for that. That's actually decent. And these are all gone. You could have got lovely, saucy, rosy cheeks, and then Babe, Miss Claus, and Santa.
She gone. Santa's gone.
She gone. You know.
She gone.
That's sad. Whoever got that was lucky. They got a good job. Yeah. So let me go back up here. Okay. Nice. Yeah, those are good tiers. I like that. I like you're keeping it decent.
Keeping it clean. We try to do the keeping it clean. Like we're we've put a lot of time and effort and blood, sweat, and tears, and we just want to deliver a good book, some pages, some commissions. Yeah.
I like that. You're for the peeps, is what you're saying.
For the people. That's right. We don't want to like give you anything that you'll just put in a drawer, the junk drawer. We're not into that.
No, you want it to display it probably.
That's right. We want you to display it. We want it on your shelf. Yeah. We want you to curl up with it. Yeah.
I like it. I like your vision of this. It's amazing. Also, for the commission tier, ooh, how many of those do you have left? All of them. What? Get on that. What is this?
Yeah. It's an add-on. So.
Oh, it's an add-on. Okay.
Let's see.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. So you can get any tier and then add on one of Tony's commissions.
Ah. Ooh. That's fun. Okay. Interesting. You can get that by 11 by 17.
Yeah.
Or 9 by 12. Okay, that's cool. Black and white and color, and it's your choice. Oh.
Right. Yep. Yeah. So 100 for the 9 by 12 black and white, 150 for the 9 by 12 color, 250 for black and white, 11 by 17, 350 for 11 by 17 color.
Perfect. Yeah. So you hear that, all you hot dog fanatics. This is your time to get him
to snap.
Hot dog related arts. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, now it's time for the holidays. Even hot dogs need
hot dogs for the holidays.
Hot dogs for the holidays.
Yeah, people are gonna have me drawing wieners over the holidays.
So a lot actually. Like the last art piece I did was a robot Glizzy Costco attacking a McDonald's.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
I gave away a book. And it had a blank cover on it, so I will be drawing another hot dog themed art to put on that. Yes, we are the land of the
delicious.
Hot dogs. Tasty, yes. Also, I can't wait to see Bebe's elf in a bun. I know he's got them around. He's been waving wieners around for 2 weeks.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah. normally I have a feeling we have a lot of people that were in the chat that got COVID, so they're not here at the moment. So I have a question for both of you. This usually comes from Real Rude. He's also recovering from partying too hard last night. So his question that he normally asks is, if you could kill any superhero, who is it going to be? How are you going to do it? And guess what? They cannot come back. They are gone.
They're gone.
Gone. Yeah, gone. Yes.
What?
Any superhero.
Yeah.
Kill them and then gone. Wow. Who would I do it? Huh?
I know.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think because I don't want to live in a world without a Superman or a Batman or a Spider-Man. Okay. So it wouldn't be any of those people or Wonder Woman. Nope. Gotta leave them alone.
Yeah, leave her alone.
I gotta think who's like the most annoying superhero.
Okay.
Spawn.
Maybe,
Spawn.
I would kill Spawn, and I'd be done with it.
Spawn? Oh, how are you gonna take him out? How are you gonna take him out though?
I don't know. The Lord.
Make a deal with the devil.
Yeah.
You could send the galactic space baby after him.
That's right. What was it? In Supreme, there was a creator. Yes. There's a creator, and it was Jack Kirby. It was supposed to be Jack Kirby. He was like the god figure, the godhead. And I would have, I'd have Jack Kirby, godhead from Supreme explode Spawn.
I like it. I like it. I actually like Supreme.
Just unzip all the spawns throughout time.
Oh, all the spawns.
No spawns ever.
Done. No spawns ever. Wow.
Yes. Well, I get that Spawn's already dead. Yes, I know, but erased from existence. How about that?
But yes, because he's alive, walking around, and can talk. So once you're gone, you're gone. You can't. He's not going to be live and talking anymore.
I guess he's the undead, right?
Yeah, could be. Yeah, poor Spawny. Yeah.
I would kill.
Who are you going with?
At first I was gonna say Deadpool because I'm just tired of looking at him, and maybe people have to find something else to cosplay as at cons. But now I'm thinking more, the Punisher. Let's just get rid of him.
Punisher. Which Punisher? Just
Frank Castle. Just get him out of here.
It. Okay. Yeah. All right. How are you taking him out? I mean,
he's a guy. I just put one in his head, double tap, just to make
sure. Oh, dang. Okay.
The job is finished.
Nice. Wow. Punisher and all the spawns. I think that's the first time anybody has ever mentioned either of those in this segment.
Because also the Punisher is not really a superhero. He's just a.
He's not. He's just a dude. Well, also Batman, but he has far less impressive.
He's actually a hero. He he doesn't murder people. So
yes.
I'm not that I'm against murdering people in comics. It's fine. But, if he's more of a villain, he's not really a superhero. So
he
could go away.
Anti-hero, but doing it for justice or whatever.
Justice.
Well, Batman has a rule. He never breaks that rule. So
okay.
Until he shot Darkseid with that gun that goes through time.
And then when in Batman Returns, Michael Keaton put the bomb in the guy's stomach and he exploded. So there's that. Yeah. And then Batman vs Superman when he killed all those guys when he was in his Batmobile.
Rage mode. Yeah.
And then the new Batman movie with Robert Pattinson, that car chase where he's chasing the Joker, the Penguin.
Yeah,
he killed a bunch of people in that car chase.
How many hundreds of thousands worth of property damage did happen?
So many. Keaton kills a lot of people.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah. Keaton's ruthless. I like him.
I like Cyclops.
I like Cyclops too.
Yeah, you need.
I always pick Cyclops. I hate Cyclops.
But you need him. He's like the yin to the yang. If you didn't have Cyclops, then it would just be Wolverine's school, and then nothing would get done.
Wolverine's school. Yeah.
I also like playing Cyclops in Marvel vs. Capcom too.
Okay. The only time he was probably
because he's like cool Shotokan. He's got fireballs. He's got uppercuts. He's got hurricane kicks.
Yeah, that was a good game. It is.
It is a very good game.
I can get down with the darkness of Keaton Batman though. That was
Yeah,
that
I
was some
loved
good
it.
times. Yeah,
I loved it. Yeah,
I love Batman Returns. Great Christmas movie, by the way.
Yeah. That's got it. I think that's up there as might be my favorite Batman movie. Batman Returns.
I like Returns. I like Returns
I do too.
more than a lot of the movies. Yeah, just
Yeah.
very great visuals in that.
Yes.
Great
Good
performances too.
Ah, yeah. So
The
good.
great
Costumes?
Catwoman, amazing
Great.
Catwoman,
Yeah.
amazing Penguin.
She was fantastic. I got a
Yeah.
picture of her over there. Actually, she's everywhere.
Yeah.
Ta-da! Right
Yeah,
there.
there she is.
There's where she is. Yeah. Comes with me everywhere. I love her. Yes. So there you have it. Now I'm going to ask a new question because this is all the rage lately during the hot dog talks.
Oh,
Both
no.
of you. Yes. What is your ideal hot dog? Toppings, buns, etc. Let's go. Let's hear this.
That's tough.
It is tough. I know. Yes.
So both of us being of the Italian ilk, we're big
Yes.
sausage and peppers guys. So
Okay. I myself am half Italian.
well, all right. So so
I do know. Yeah.
Italian sausage on a nice roll with onions and peppers, onions and green peppers, red peppers, a little bit of marinara sauce.
Okay.
Beautiful. Hot dog. It all depends on my mood. Like I will go ketchup and mustard. I will go mustard and relish. I will just go relish. Sometimes I'll get weird, put a little mayo on there.
Interesting. Interesting.
There's a
Okay.
place in Baltimore called Stuggies, and they have some gourmet shit going on down there that I really enjoy. So if you look that up, STUGGYS, I mean, there's like bacon wrapped hot dogs. You know, of course it's Maryland, so lump crab meat on hot dogs, like crushed Doritos, all sorts of crazy stuff. Like sometimes I like to get experimental.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
All right, Tony, you're up.
Well, I don't eat red meat, so but back in the day when I used to, my favorite hot dog, and I don't even know if it's necessarily just because the hot dog itself, but it was the setting, was getting a bratwurst. I'm from the Miami area, and me and my father would go to Miami Dolphin games. We had season tickets, and getting like a nice bratwurst there, where they get the horseradish and the relish, and the spicy, the mustard, like the Gilman's or almost like Grey Poupon. Yeah.
Oh, that's a fancy right there.
Nice pun. That's the stuff right there. That's the stuff. I like it when you eat it, and then like half an hour later, you'll like taste some of the toppings or the horseradish is still there.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was a great moment that I had. And you just taste it for the rest of the day. And you'll like that night you'll be at home and you'll have eaten dinner and then you'll have like something else and then you're laying in bed and you're like, oh my God, that's a little bit of that
zing there. Yeah.
I can taste it still.
Yeah. Also, the toppings are hard because if you're at a place that only has ketchup and mustard, you're limited to ketchup and mustard. You got to have a little bit more variety. Yeah,
I'm a mustard person when it comes to hot dogs and bratwurst. Yeah. I don't really like ketchup. I have had put ketchup on a hot dog. Mayonnaise to me seems insane. That's like putting pineapple on pizza.
I like pineapple on pizza though too.
Yeah,
pineapple on pizza. Okay, that is another question that people ask a lot. Do you do the pineapple on pizza?
Pineapple on pizza with pancetta or bacon or anything like that. Oh man, cuts right through that salt with that sweetness.
Yeah,
delicious.
Good. Yeah, the Buddies here does a really good pizza, and that's the only one I get is the pineapple, pepperoni, and ham. It's the best.
Ooh.
Yeah,
you're singing all the greatest hits for me.
It's Detroit style too, so it's a thicker crust. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Like lasagna.
Kind of like lasagna, but no, like just a thicker crust.
That Chicago style lasagna.
Lasagna is Chicago style. No, we aren't savage like that.
A souffle or some sort of like casserole.
It's got a nice base.
It's a casserole.
Toppings on top. Yeah. Blake might be number 2 next to Mask of the Phantasm. Okay, Mask of the Phantasm is the best animated movie in my opinion.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
I love. Isn't that based on Batman? The Todd McFarlane. Year 2. I think it's been
a hot minute since I've seen that, but could be.
Well, no, it was a comic that he did back. It was after year 1. obviously,
Yeah.
too. But it was like Batman fought this character called the Reaper, and I think they kind of took the Phantasm from that instead of doing the Reaper, because the Reaper is a little not very child friendly to call it the Reaper. So they did the Phantasm, and they mixed up the identity a little bit. They kind of turned into a new character.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blake says that's your new hashtag. He's an experimental hot dog man. There you go.
So be it. Yeah, Alan Davis.
Also,
Alan Davis and Todd McFarlane.
Yeah.
Mike Barr. Yeah.
Yeah. McFarlane. That was my first introduction to McFarlane's work. I think that was before I even saw him with Spider-Man. And the way he drew Batman's cape was insane, because he just had he drew Spawn's cape. It was alive. And some panels it'd be like a normal cape, and it would go to his feet, and then sometimes it looked like it was just like 4 capes stitched together, wrapped around him, and turned into bat wings and all.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yes, it's majestic. Whoever does sexy cape action can do that well. Who needs to be doing sexy cape action?
That's right.
It's the best. Get in that. Also, Joe, wrong hot dog.
A gentleman never tells. A gentleman never tells.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, Majestic, you say. Yes, I
Mr. Majestic. That's right.
Mr. Majestic. Ooh, nice. Lovely. CJ, welcome to the chat. How are you? Hope you're feeling better after you ate your lovely food earlier today. We're going in here. Also, CJ, if you're just coming in here, they have some cards available. This one's left, the Cyclops. And they have original art pages in this tier. So there's some good deals on that. Plus the cover art for here. I do know you are a original art guy. Yes. And you'll like what's happening here. But yes, go check them out big time. So I know the new year is kind of ending, but do you guys already have plans to go do cons next year?
I maybe will do Emerald City. I don't know yet, because
okay.
It's kind of a work permitting, possibly starting a new book, but I'm not exactly sure yet. Okay. So it kind of depends on that, whether I go or not, because it's all about financially, is it?
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
Yeah, we have a good group of people that go to Emerald City here in this whole community. So
I love Emerald City. Yeah, it's my favorite show.
It is your favorite show? Nice.
Yeah, I have to say so. It's been a long time, though. I haven't been to a con since before the pandemic.
Yeah.
I was at the table at Emerald City that year, and then pandemic happened, and everything fell through, and I haven't been back to a con since. So
You're well due. You're well due for a con.
Yeah, I miss it. I miss hanging out. I miss cons, the crowds. Yeah. I miss talking to people and being around like-minded folks. It's fun.
For sure. Yeah. Oh, good question. Is Emerald City an expensive con for vendors?
Well, yeah, I guess it all depends on where you're traveling from, because you got to figure out your travel expenses, right? And then housing. Do you have a place to stay? Do you have a friend? Are you renting a hotel? Did you get early enough? Are you paying through the nose? So that's where it stands for me. It's am I going to make my money back? So where I'm at in the industry. Am I going to get enough commissions to make it worthwhile, or sell enough books to make it worthwhile? And Emerald City is I've always done really well at that show, because back when I went there a lot, it seemed to be more comics centric. So you had the pop culture stuff, but people went there to see artists and creators as well. It wasn't like San Diego, where it's no, I want to go see the Warner Brothers booth and look at the the new movie Funko that's coming out. Yeah, or whatever. This stuff doesn't even have to do with comics. At least Funko Pops, there's some sort of connection. But then you'll go there and it'll be some WB show that has nothing to do with comics, and it sucks all the air out of the room because the cast is going to be there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Seattle. I hear. It's getting busier and busier. The show. I used to get a table there, no problem, every year, and this was 6, 7, 8 years ago. And then since the pandemic and everything, I've gotten rejected for tables almost every year. Dang. But in that time, I've also worked on the Ninja Turtles and Rick and Morty and all this other stuff. and you'd think that would open more doors, but it just seems like there's so many more people actually like going to the shows and tabling and vendoring that it's like it becomes even more exclusive and even more harder to like get. And I used to feel bad about it, and then I hear from peers and people who are like way more established than myself, or they're not able to get a table either. It's like someone who's drawing a regular Marvel book or DC book and they're getting rejected.
Wow.
It's hard.
Yeah, I hear in that same Seattle area, I hear Rose City and then the summer one are really good. There's a couple people that goes to there as well.
I like Rose City.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Heroes. I'm gonna go to Heroes.
Nice.
We went. My friend Mike Riley and I went this year. It wasn't the best, but I think they were experimenting with some layout. But next year, they're making it up to us. And then I usually go to Baltimore Comic-Con because it's the home con. And that always feels good to go to. And I end up flirting with New York Comic-Con generally because friends come in and I can stay with them and head up there and, fart around there and see people that I haven't seen in a year or so. So, yeah.
Yeah, the Heroes Con this year that we had that ended was a massive meetup in the community. We had about 60 people show up for the Heroes Con.
I was there.
Out of the YouTube thing. Yeah, you were also there too. Yeah, so now they're planning to go this year as well.
But I wasn't with you guys. If I would have known.
Well, now you know. So they're also planning that there again this year. So hopefully we're going to get 70-ish or more people this year. So I plan on trying to go to that one. So that's going to be awesome.
Very good.
So, that'll be quite fun. And Baltimore is always a good time. You go down to the city, have all that in there. But Journey does New York. That's where he's from. So if you need tips or whatever, ask him. Maybe he can tell you where to go.
Nice
places. Yeah. Let's see. But yeah, Heroes is good. Motor City here, I like the one that happens at the beginning of the year as opposed to like the fall one. It's kind of like two different.
I heard the one in the beginning of the year is good. I usually see people sharing that.
Yeah. So the one in the beginning of the year was more popular than the one in the fall, but fall had Finch and he had a really good panel. So my friend and I just kind of ran around half all over the place because it was wedged between 2 days of Metallica, so I was kind of dead. So that was a great weekend. But no, that was still fun. We have a lot of local people and a lot of people that I know personally that get tables at Motor City. So I like to go and just chit chat with them and see what's up.
Nice.
Yes, you were at New York and at Baltimore, and you you should have come to me and I will have given you an autograph. Okay, so there you go. So if you let him know in the area and he will give you an autograph. Yeah.
How lovely.
He's famous. Yes.
That's nice of him.
Yeah, quite. Appreciate it.
Also, he might harass you and depending on your experience at the time. Yes, he was also at the Heroes Con. So you might have actually ran into each other and don't even
Perhaps.
know.
Maybe.
Could be. He might have to give you shit. You don't even know.
I was in a really weird spot. I was by the mystery machine. So nobody was down there.
Aww.
So it was weird. It was like I was by like Chris Claremont and Steve McNiven.
Oh, and
people would just like go to them and not talk to
that's harsh.
any of us, which was
we're next to legends though.
Sweet. destination artists. It's like, who are these schlubs sitting by these people? I don't know. I don't care.
That's harsh.
Sign my X-Men. Sign my Civil War.
I'm pretty sure he went to Claremont to get that done.
Perfect.
So he might have walked past you and snubbed you.
Yeah. We had screaming Klingons. Yeah, it was great.
You had screaming Klingons?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good story. Did they try to steal the mystery machine?
Nope, they just were screaming. Just screaming the whole time. Yeah.
Nice. Probably.
Dang.
Just yelling into the void.
Good question. Did you hear him yelling at CGC at the Claremont rep?
No, I don't think I did.
Maybe that's what the Klingon screaming was.
Oh.
Was that what it was? It was just Journey.
Someone graded their book a 9.2 and it was a 9.5 and they lost their shit.
He probably ignored you. I do that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Also, he says New York isn't what it used to be. Okay.
Yeah,
Some of the cons aren't as what they used to be. Put that out there.
Yeah. I think the bigger they get, the more it becomes less tolerable or
Yeah.
manageable.
yeah.
I feel like there's a perfect size show. I don't know what it is, but it's not San Diego, and it's also
Yeah,
not a local
that seems like
show that only gets
so.
like 100 people. It's like somewhere in between where you get like
Yeah, San Diego to me just seems like a massive panic attack happening, and you wouldn't get anything done because just the amount of people that are canned in one little space.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as an independent creator, you just get lost. You get lost in the shuffle.
Yeah.
There's just so much to check out. Why would
I
they
was-
stop and look at your little thing when there's like Transformers here, or
Yeah. That's why I think
Well-
Baltimore and Emerald City and Heroes and Rose City are probably that tier.
Yeah, it was a good yeah. So when I went to Baltimore, it was very tiny. I'm talking about second building, basement. That's it.
Yeah.
So I know you upgraded a little bit since then to the other
Yeah.
building.
First building, basement, but it's like it's a pretty big size. Like it's
Okay.
what Heroes is now, right?
Oh,
like
okay.
if people were there last year or this past show,
Okay.
like it's that same feeling. It's like that same size. And it's a very comic centric. Yeah. It's big.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
It's a lot happening there. Yeah. I like there's a lot of indie cons too that are strictly just indie books.
Yeah.
That I hear that are pretty good.
the best show. I think one of the best shows I've ever been to is a show called Short Run in Seattle, and they had it at this like old firehouse, like in the Capitol in the Capitol Hill district, and it was just so cool because it was like all indie zine stuff and comics, like Fantagraphics type stuff, and some other people who were maybe a little bigger and a little smaller, but they were all in this big space, and it was all like there's a floor, and then there was like a balcony around it, right? And then like it was a 1-day show, and at the end of the show, they cleared everything, and then they brought out like a bunch of punk bands that played like a 4-hour set, the different bands playing. And they cleared it out, and there's a big pit, and everyone was like skanking and having a good time, and it was just a lot of fun.
That's
a lot of fun.
That's what we need in life.
Yeah.
More punk.
Yeah, it was like this is like in 2014, I think, so it was a while ago. Like a decade ago almost, but
I gotta look this up because this is still happening. I want to go to this con.
Yeah, Short Run's great. I don't know. It might have gotten bigger since then, and they might be going to bigger venues. I don't know if they do the Firehouse. I don't think it's at the same spot every year. I think they pick a different venue every year.
Oh, that makes sense.
So it's my friend Theo Ellsworth, who lives here in Missoula. He was tabling there. He's big in that Fantagraphics Toronto Quarterly stuff. His work's been published there quite a bit. So he had a table there, and me and my buddy went there with him and hung out in Seattle for the weekend with him, and it was just a really good time.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Here. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So, were you guys always fan of comics? Did you guys what books dragged you into the comic community? What was your go-to book that you were reading?
And initially, like when I was little, like a little kid, I was like a Batman kid growing up. I loved Batman. It was like Batman, The Outsiders, The World's Finest, yada yada yada, Detective, all that stuff. Like early '80s. I was born in '76, so like everything from like 1980 or 79, 80 to like 88 was like right in my wheelhouse. And then when I was in high school, the image boom happened, so that was a big deal. I was all about Todd McFarlane. He was my guy. I loved him. Loved Jim Lee. I loved Mark Silvestri. Liefeld, I was never, Liefeld was always, I loved the vibe of it, and I appreciated him for what he did and everything, but he really wasn't, like, his art wasn't my cup of tea, even back then. But I respect what he did, the guy's a legend. So, but then I didn't draw for a while. Actually, like, the book that really, like, got me into comics, got me thinking beyond, like, superhero stuff, was Frank Miller's Ronin. That's the one where I picked that up when I don't know how old I was. I might have been like 12 or 13 or whatever. And I just known Superman, Batman, and I didn't know anything else. Or, big two superhero stuff. Yeah. And I read this book by this guy And I was like, holy shit, like you can do all this other stuff with it too. Like you can tell all these stories. And then once I discovered that, and I went and read Dark Knight Returns, and then I started reading more manga, and then I started reading more like indie stuff. And it's totally like, was like, all right, cool. So it's not all just like dudes and dudettes and capes and spandex with superpowers. It's like all this other stuff that you can do.
Yeah.
So
That's fun. That's cool. I like all that stuff. That's some good stuff. Good reads. All right.
totally.
What about you, Dave?
Calvin and Hobbes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's what really got me
Classic.
into comics first and foremost, and then I just followed into like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Batman, X-Men, Avengers, and then when I got back into comics, like as an adult, it was Earth X and Kingdom
okay.
Come. And then that was just like, oh, well, I also remember reading a lot of Hellraiser comics, and
Yes.
I don't think I should have been, but I definitely was.
Lots of Clive Barker. Yeah, there's a lot of
It's a very formative time in my life. I was just like, I was reading Hellraiser comics.
They're good.
They
He's also
are
extremely fun to meet. If you meet Doug Bradley, his panels are great. He called me a sneaky little shit, and told me he was going to see me in hell. Yes, no, he was phenomenal. I when he was here for Astronomicon last year, which is a horror / ICP / wrestling con. And I sat in a panel with him, and he was so well spoken, and he was fascinating. He was talking about how he was going to be in an upcoming Batman project playing Joe Cool, and I was like, this guy's just phenomenal. I like this guy.
Nice.
So fun to listen to. Yeah. And CJ, go put your comments in the suggestion box. Tell them that they need to upgrade their hot dogs at cons.
They do, because most of the time it just leads to diarrhea.
Yeah, which is no good because you can't be doing that in your booth.
No, I definitely had like hot dogs at Heroes Con this year, and it was fucking bad. It was real bad. Yeah. I was very sad for that day.
Oh, that might have been why they were all sick that weekend. A couple people that got sick that weekend.
Yeah, I chose poorly at that moment in time. I was like, I'm really hungry. I'll just eat this hot dog. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Definitely not fine. Not fine at all.
No. At least you survived the con though. So
I did that. Yeah, but I did eat well there as well. So that was good.
Yeah, I heard there was some good
outside of
outside the hot dog.
Outside of the hot dog. Definitely did some Korean barbecue and some really good like Southern home cooking type stuff. It was really good as well. Yeah.
Yummy. That sounds delicious.
It was delicious.
Nice. Do you guys ever want to go to like a con outside the US?
Sure.
Thought Bubble, I would definitely like to go to.
Oh, okay.
I had a chance to go to what is it, like the convention in Glasgow, because I was just like happened to be in Scotland and like didn't go because we were in the Highlands. Like we had scheduled like a Highland trip, and it was sad. I was sad. I was like, oh, I could go talk to like Frank Quitely and all these other people that I really like, but I missed it.
Yeah. Do not eat the hero dogs. Okay. Now we've been warned. I hear Lake Como was really good, and I hear that's in Italy. And then I hear where Bernard was over the weekend, there's a bunch of people over at Storm the Block, which I believe that one's in Dubai. I hear that one's a really good con.
Yeah. I've heard like Dubai has a really nice. Yeah.
Yeah. A couple people do the Singapore con as well. They'd say that one's really neat. And I've had a couple people locally that have gone to the a comic con that's in Japan. I hear it's really good.
Yeah, I had a friend go to that as well, like back in like 2015 or 16, and they had a blast.
Yeah. Nice.
And I think Magic the Gathering, they do like magic cons out there too.
Oh, cool. Yeah. A lot of cool cons be happening.
I like to go to La Mole in Mexico.
Oh.
My buddy Tim Daniel went there La Mole. It's the Mexico con. It's like I think it's near the Yucatan, and he went there a couple of years ago, and they treated him like a king. They took him to like Aztec ruins for a tour, and yeah, it was just really cool. A packed show.
Sounds neat. Yeah, it sounds like there's pretty good ones. I know Sebastian was talking to CJ one day, and he was talking about the con in South Africa. He said that was a pretty good wild turnout. So there's a lot of cons all over the place. And it's cool, too, because a lot of the artists that are on titles now are kind of globally. Like there's a lot of Brazilians, a lot of Italians happening right now, which is really neat. I like seeing that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, what? You found your phone after an hour for looking for it? It was in the fridge with your takeout food? Was it frozen? Was it still working? Battery dead? I need updates on your phone here. Sounds like. What kind of takeout was it? I want to see. Why do you feel Greece has been snubbed from Comic Cons?
You know, I'm half Greek, so I can say that we take too many naps and we take too many breaks.
Well, there you go, CJ. That's why they've been snubbed from Comic Cons.
Yeah, I don't know. It would be fun to go to. I mean, I'd love to go to Comic Cons. That'd be great.
Yeah.
The motherland.
I know CJ has gone. He's talked about it a couple times, but yes, lovely.
I think that heck, I wish the con here would to make it bigger. We have a con here called MizCon, and it's just like it's cool if you're like into like fantasy and like science fiction novelists and things of that nature, and like LARPing and stuff like that, which is all great. That stuff's all cool, but it's not really like comic centric. They really don't give a shit about comics. So as like a comic creator, it kind of sucks to have a con here. I can literally just walk 2 blocks to, and I can't. It doesn't even give a shit that I draw comics professionally. They don't care at all. It's kind of funny.
So interesting. So, do you guys do anything for like Free Comic Book Day? Did you go set up anywhere locally?
Oh, we have the shop here, Muse Comics and Games. They do a thing every Free Comic Book Day.
Nice.
So I'll do a thing over there with Jason, who runs the shop, and do like
Very
a
cool.
day event. Yeah, it's a lot of
That's
fun.
fun. I love Free Comic Book Day. It's one of my favorite days of the year.
Yeah, it's a fun day.
Go
It's a
hard.
little holiday. Yeah.
It is. Yeah, I think I hit up like 10 or more stores just to go on. I've been doing it since the first one, so I know my map. It's a good time. There's a lot of usually really good local people. Oh, I got somebody new in the chat from Twitch. Voodoo Garlic Joe. Yes, please. What is your question? Let us know. And also, that's a fantastic avatar you have there. Yes, actually, I did know that the bird is the word. Yes, and we are missing Kenneth Bird from the chat, but yes, he is the bird man. But yes, the bird is the word. Yeah. Yes. Are you having any problems with any run around chickens in your area?
Me?
No.
Chickens?
That goes to Joe. Yeah.
Oh.
Nemesis. Oh, I hear that nice. Is also I hear that also going to be a really good one, Brojo. That one, I seen the lineup for that, and I know a couple people that are going. It looks phenomenal. I'm just saying. Yes, you are having issues with. I know. He's your nemesis. I know. I've seen the fights that you guys have had. It's some whoppers of a fight. Turd is the word. I also go by Turd Ferguson. So
nice. Got to get a bigger hat.
This you could really be full of.
He'd be chewing some gum. I can't do a Burt Reynolds, but
no, I have nothing else to offer you except a follow. Well, thank you. Thank you very much for that. And thank you for stopping by. But yes, if you would like to talk more about your birds and your chickens, please, by all means. And I'm now very envious of the hat that you have in your profile picture here, Joe. Thank you. Thank you for that stopping by. Yes, please don't also go check out their Kickstarter that is happening. We
Yes, please.
got the lovely Santa right here. That's why we're talking to them. It's for Taft Sturgeon. Look at this. Look at this lovely, jolly, 8-foot tall fellow here.
That's not actually Santa. That's Taft.
Oh, it's
dressed
Taft.
as Santa.
Ah.
Taft. He's undercover as Santa in the beginning to kind of like.
Okay. Okay. I can see it now. I see it now. Okay.
So that's like a fake beard, and it comes off eventually through the course of this action sequence. They chase these little aliens and ends up making a fool of himself and getting hogtied in the middle of the bazaar and left there looking like a fool.
Well, that sounds like a good time.
Yeah. Santa shows up later on in the book. Taft gets called to by a robotics tycoon named Heffensnorp, who's a giant walrus man you might have seen in some of the preview art. And he wants Taft to work with him on a joint venture. And Taft politely refuses, or maybe not so politely. Oh. And Heffensnorp sabotages his ride home. Because Heffensnorp resides in this giant factory that sits on the edge of a black hole. Right. Wow. So he has his driver, who's a bot, just drive him into the black hole. And as he goes to the black hole, you see a little splash page of all these different alien species, and how they celebrate the holidays. It's all their different traditions. And then eventually, at the end of the black hole, Taft ends up in the North Pole. And then he wakes in the North Pole in the wreckage of that car that you saw on the double page spread. And then from there, you can imagine who he encounters in the North Pole and where the story starts to unfold.
Babe Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus.
Yeah, both of them, yeah. And all the elves and all that other stuff.
So how do you name your lovely characters? Because you have some colorful names in this book. And I like, yeah, see? Look at, you didn't even know you were going to come here for comic content, and now you're intrigued. I know. Look at this. I will drop the link in here because I don't know how well the Twitch links work if somebody copies and all right, let me no, I clicked no. Okay, hold on. I clicked Xbox. No, don't click Xbox. There you go. There you go. This is strictly for Joe. That's in the Twitch. Go check it out. Check it out. Go check out all of the lovely stuff that they have for the Kickstarter because it is pretty cool. And look at these gnarly little elf dudes. Look at space aliens. It's got Christmas stuff. I mean, come on. It's all kinds of fun.
Yeah, that's just the first 20 pages. It really starts to it really unfolds after.
Slick hairstyles, gravity, and aliens. But yes, kudos to you guys for creating this. And also, I really like the names that you guys are coming up with in here. Nice. And also, props out here to the baby in the corner. Way to go, baby.
Baby
just
June.
Chilling. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, Taft Sturgeon, the name Taft Sturgeon, we were trying to think of a name for this character. And I was thinking William Howard Taft, the former president, who was a portly gentleman.
Yes.
And then, kind of thinking about John Candy and how like a lot of his interests involve like fishing and like
the great outdoors.
Fishing the great outdoors movie. And he just is like seems like he's a Canadian guy, so he likes to like fish for trout and I'm like what? And then sturgeon just popped in my head, like the fish. I always thought that was a funny name for a fish. It's a funny looking fish.
It is a weird name.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
And Taft Sturgeon just kind of felt right. And I was like, Dave, what about Taft Sturgeon? He's like, yeah, that's it. That's the name. And the rest of them, Dave,
so well.
Dave kind of, I'm sure there's some sort of origin story for those names.
I have no idea. Like Heffensnorp and stuff like that. Romule Heffensnorp just like came to me. Whoa. I don't know. It just felt weird. Felt like a weird alien name that you wouldn't hear. So June came from my friend Mike Riley. He had like a weird name for a planet that he never used. And I was like, this is a good name for this giant space baby planet.
Yes. Also, I'm sorry that you have to go and run and meet Joe and Quagmire at the Clam, but I'm so thankful that you came and stopped by. I hope you also run into Cleveland there. And yes, please, by all means, come back again. Have fun at the Clam.
Yeah, giggity.
Yeah, giggity. Nice. Draw poison ivy. Dro, did you draw your poison ivy? So we have an art challenge thing that happens every Monday, and the theme for it tomorrow is poison ivy. So did you draw your poison ivy yet, Joe? You're doing good. I like your last couple entries there. Yeah. So interesting. Yeah. Wow. Joe, I'm so glad you stopped by.
I don't know if I ever drawn poison ivy, to be perfectly honest. I don't know if I have. I'm trying to think. I haven't. Have not.
I think
Did
you
I?
did. Did you draw like a duo, a poison ivy and somebody?
Maybe.
Did you draw poison ivy? Maybe.
I don't know.
You could cosplay Mrs. Claus now as poison ivy.
Yeah.
There you go. She is a babe. She is a babe.
She is. She's a generational hottie.
She is. All right. Let's see. If you guys have any other questions, please add them in chat, because I'm telling you right now, I never once thought that this would be asked in my chat, and I'm so glad that it was. So thank you for that. That was amazing. I can't wait to look and see more of these alien creatures, though, because that's what I love. So no, I'm definitely gonna pick this up. So happy for that.
Thanks.
And,
Thanks.
You're welcome. I like that a lot. So, hey, what's up, Chance? How are you doing?
Hey.
No.
The holiday special, like, it does stand on its own. You don't have to read the first one shot, but
Nice.
you do have the option of getting it digitally in this, and also print as well. But if you just want a digital one to skim through, so you kind of get your feet wet and you know what world you're getting into, it's probably best. I mean, you don't have to, but it kind of will help you understand a little more about who the characters are you're reading about. And it's a quick little read.
It's currently free at my website as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I will put that in there. I'm still working on my description, so I will put that in your description when we're done with here. Good question, CJ, because you came in late. You did not know this, but would you like to answer this? Is it all done digitally?
Yeah, I'm a traditional artist predominantly. So like for example, obviously all the cards are traditional, and then the cover is traditional, and most of the pages are traditional. There's a couple pages there where either due to like an edit or some other unforeseen circumstance, I did some digital stuff in it, but I'm pretty much traditional. Like right now I'm drawing a Rick and Morty comic, and I'm drawing it all traditional. I draw everything traditional. So that's kind of how I prefer to work, just personally.
Yeah, and there are some still traditional tiers left. You have the cable art card here up for grabs. You have the original cover here, which you can get, and then also you can add on commissions, 11 by 17 and 9 by 12. And you can also get art pages in the book as well. So there's a lot of things available, especially in this double spread too. So you got some cool traditional art tiers happening in here. Okay. Joe wants to know, what products do you use to do your art?
I use like zebra pens are one of the pens I use.
Nice.
I use Raphael Kolinsky brushes. I like a one. They stopped producing the brush because I believe it's made from an animal that they got endangered, so they stopped making the brushes. But I still have some of them that I try to take care of so I can still use them. I use a brush for like filling in large black areas or whatnot, and get some nice brush work. I also use like a nib, like a classic nib, and also brush pens. I use like Pentel brush pens. I really like.
Those are nice.
Yeah.
Teacher says, "Good. I hate digital." You get a thumbs up. Nice.
Back at you.
Yeah. What about you, Dave? Do you have any lovely programs that you use for writing and or things that you like to use?
I mean, I just use Google Docs mostly. I know that people get fancy. They get like, what is it? Final Draft and things like that. I used to use a program called Celtex, CELTX, but they stopped they stopped updating for the comic side of the script writing tools. So that fell to the wayside. So now I just read a lot of like Right Now, the magazine that I get old issues of that and look at people's scripts and see how they format their stuff. And I look at some newer formatting and I just use Google Docs. And then I'm often sharpening pencils, just a number 2 pencil and the classic like Mead or whatever college rule composition books, and I just scribble, and then sometimes you end up getting like free moleskins or like just weird stuff at conventions because they give you like little care packages. So then I have all these like little like notebooks lying around that I just jot in or draw little pictures. Yeah.
Very cool. One question from CJ who wants to know, how do you feel about AI?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. Not a fan of it.
That's it.
Especially in art, I don't like it at all. I don't like. I like the evidence of a human hand in art personally. But like teach their own. If I just feel like with AI art isn't really art. It's like it's stealing from other artists to like kind of create something that is like an abomination that shouldn't exist. But I get like it's funny too though, because like you'll see like people will like do the AI prompt and it gives some really funny stuff as like a joke, and I think that's funny. But you hear stories now about publishers basically just using AI for book covers and whatnot for like novels and other things, and it's just horrible because it's taken money and work away from human beings who could use it, and also it's just cheapening the entire medium. It's degrading it. And, it's kind of devaluing everything. It's just gross.
Yes.
I use like Google Bard or like things like that just for quick research, like a research assistant, quick and dirty research assistant. Essentially, is like what are the best books or documents or sources of information for, I mean, let's just talk about Taft. Like I didn't use it for Taft, but it's like, what are the best, like what are the top selling Christmas stories, or what are the most famous Christmas stories, or this, that, and the other, like what documents can I go and read about like Santa Claus, the origins of Santa Claus, and then like whatever the information is that'll populate, and then I'll be like, cool, I can now go there, and there. So I use it as a research assistant. Like,
nice.
Most of the time, trying to get anything worthwhile out of it, I know that there are prompts, and I know that there are ways to like use it. Like, I know of people using it with like save the cat type methods of like breaking down their story, and I also know people who like use it to prompt them for new ideas. Like, give me something that meets this, meets that, and what are some of the story beats, and it just plop plop plop. So
it does
using it for research,
I
think using it for research is helpful, but I think using it to create stuff is icky. I agree with Tony on that.
Yes, we got some Merry Christmases happening in the chat. So
hey, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas. Yes, I also agree. But that does sound like a really good reference tool, though, just for the list of resources to find for.
Yeah, because sometimes when you're like typing into like a search bar, like just any normal search engine, there's sometimes there's just like there's not enough, and it's like you're always like scrolling through is like, is this worth it, is this worth it, and then then it just becomes a huge time sink, whereas in just typing in like what are the top sites for, let's say, McFarlane's Batman run, and then people it'll just boop, 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 boop. Yeah,
nice. I like that.
That's the link.
You said that was Bard.
Google Bard, as in
Bard.
ting 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 ting, playing a lute.
Yes. Good answers. Good question there, you guys. Joe says he's pretty sure he could create a Wicked story with AI. Go for it, Joe.
So many people do think that. Yes.
Yeah. See what you can come up with if that's the case, and go for it. But yeah. Also, he wanted to know what artists are your influences. Also, artists and or writers. You could add that as well because we have a writer in our midst.
Like I said, Frank Miller was a huge influence for me, and then I definitely feel like a lot of the '90s image stuff from like Eric Larson and Tom McFarlane definitely helped shape me in a lot of ways. And Mike Mignola, someone who I loved, and right now I really love Raphael Grandpa's work. His Batman book is just it's mind blowing. I look at it and I just don't even know how someone can draw that. It's crazy. So yeah, there's a couple of them. Also, I always love Neil Adams. I don't know. He just it's just when I was reading Neil Adams' book, I felt like I'm reading a superhero comic. I'm reading like this is the big atmosphere. Time. Yeah, it's just like it's like a warm spot. It's like a cuddly blanket. I love it. Oh, Walt Simonson too. Oh my god, I gotta forget. I love his stuff. It's just he's as good as he ever was right now. I mean, I'm sure he works a lot slower, but he's in his 70s and he's cranking out these sketches that are just beautiful.
Him and Louise are so delightful. They are like two of the most adorable people I've ever seen.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with Tony on a lot of those things. I do like Barry Windsor Smith. I like Stephen Bissett, John Toddleben, Rick Veitch. I like a lot of those Kubert guys that ended up working on Swamp Thing when Alan Moore was writing it. I like Alan Moore. I like Grant Morrison. I like Peter Milligan, Duncan Fegredo.
Now you're just naming artists.
Jack Kirby. But I mean, these are all people who that do inspire me. And like when I'm writing, I like I have these images dancing in my mind, like Simon Bisley.
Biz is my guy. I love the Biz.
Yeah. I said Jack Kirby, of course, Walt Simonson. I even like guys like Matt Kint and Jeff Lemire. Like I think they're really great storytellers. Nice. Matteo Scalera. I like Pat Mills. I think he's a great writer. R.I.P. Ian Gibson. Like he was awesome. A lot of those British guys were killer. I like a lot of Vertigo.
Good. Yeah.
Bacalo. Yes.
Yes.
It's yeah.
His art is phenomenal. I have one of the covers. For,
I forget how to pronounce his name.
Yeah, I love that. Yes, the Kubert style is really good too.
I like Big Joe. Big Joe Kubert is a fucking king. Like,
I mean, I was looking at I was actually looking at this the other day because I picked it up in my comic shop a couple months ago. They had like dollar reprints.
Ooh, like I like the weirdo dollar reprint stuff. Yes.
Yeah, I was just like, it was sitting there on the shelf. I'm like, dollar, hell yeah.
True Believers is some good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's just it's like Wolverine and Sabretooth, and it's just like so
fun times.
So fun to look at.
I do appreciate a Garth Ennis. I do appreciate a Garth Ennis. Okay. I've read a lot of his stuff. Yeah. Nice. Steve Dillon, R.I.P. Like, who was doing Punisher? Barracuda. Who did Barracuda with Ennis? I like that guy's style a lot too. Now I don't remember.
Yes. Oh, interesting. Is that an ASM 300? No, I don't think so, but it could.
No, but that's a cool idea. That's actually.
You could get on that.
Goran Parlov. That's who I like. Yes.
Yeah.
Goran Parlov. Yes.
Yes, I also think so. I adore the Biz for sure. They did make a really good combo. They had some good stuff happening over there. There are a lot of good stuff happening in the 2000 AD books as well.
Absolutely, yeah. I have this all those collections of Nemesis, the Warlock. Ooh. Like, I just and of course Slain.
Slaying the Horn God. That's some of the sexiest art you'll ever see. Fully
Yeah.
painted front to back. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Tate, if you like this, I'm telling you right now, this book is up your alley. It's alien shenanigans in a festive manner. You're gonna like it, Tate.
It very much is.
Yes. But yes, go ahead and watch the replay and check out everything because we went through the tiers, they went through all the books, but it's quite fantastic. And I'll go back to the Kickstarter page and move it around so you guys can actually see some of the lovely art that's in here because there's a lot of the original art left. You get cards and the cover. You can get some commissions. You can get a spread page, and you can get some of the original art pages, which they have a link to in here. But yeah, go check that out. And look at the holiday shenanigans. You got little elf dude, alien guys. You got all kinds of bitchin' hair. Look at this. It's quite amazing.
In the updates,
bitchin' hot rod too.
Yeah, I do some updates. I do some character spotlights. We share some pages to some of the backers, like just some of like the behind the scenes stuff.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. What did you say? Yes. See, I told you. Yes.
We have not reached our goal yet. We are a little over halfway. We have 7 days. We're asking for 6,000. It's about 20% of the actual production cost, but it helps. Every little bit helps. So yeah, we'd like it if you all backed and shared and joined the love.
Sure. We will be backing. We will be sharing for sure. We're gonna get this out there. Also, what is today? Do you know on Twitter there's a couple indie comic creator people that you could actually add your link to your Kickstarter in, and they have like a whole threads you could do. I know there's one on Monday, one on Wednesday, one on Friday. And you just go and post your links to. Yeah.
I know that I see people do that, and I end up just being like, "Hey, how are you? I'm this guy."
Yeah. I've been known to go in there and paste people's threads themselves through links because they usually don't. But I like to do that. So yeah, no, they're fairly close. So what do you got about 2,000 some dollars left?
Yeah, like 2,300, 2,200.
Yeah. 2,200. You got 7 days. You're gonna crush that. You're gonna do that. Also, Pops down here.
He's asking. So yes, we do have a hot, sexy woman comic coming. Yeah.
Yes.
We got caught up with this holiday story, but it's the working title so far is Neon Barbarian, and so a little bit of like reanimation, a little bit of magic, a little sexy lady time, some liches. Okay. Yeah, it's our like dark fantasy. We kind of say that it's like Conan in the outback of the Max, something like that.
Well, hot damn! I want that right now.
Yeah.
Jungle Max is one of my favorite things of all time.
Yeah. Us as well. And so we wanted it to be like something that you could also you could spray paint on a van.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. With like
even better. Colors. Also, Pops, have you not seen Mrs. Claus? She's a babe. I'm just saying. Miss Claus, babe city. Yes.
No.
She doesn't show any skin, though. So
that's okay. I mean, she's already looking just saucy, just sitting right there.
But she could carry you. She could carry you with
She could definitely carry you, because if you're into like the giantesses, then we've got the
some guys like that.
Lady for you.
Hey,
I like a tall drink of water. I got nothing wrong with
muscle mommies.
Climbing a tree.
Yeah. He is into wrestling, so Pops, there you go. You are into the wrestlers.
I just finished a comic for Powerhouse Hobbs from AEW.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. We have every other Friday on here, there's a show called The Hunt, and is a comic book based wrestling program, and they take on personas and battle each other with comic books. And
that's fun.
They cut promos on each other too.
They do, yeah. There's a lot of shit talking. They do it behind the. It's great. Yes, it's fantastic. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, you gotta check it out. What are you saying now?
Great Hooters.
Pops is savage. If you don't know, he's quite savage.
We do have nice owls in there too. Yeah.
Ooh.
There are owls.
Ooh. Yeah. Alien owls or just regular owls?
Like kind of spooky, like.
Ooh.
dark fantasy owls. I don't know how to really put that. But
Spooky owls.
Spooky owls.
Cool owls. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I'm already invested in that book. I want to know about that. That's gonna be awesome. That's all the kind of things that I like.
Yeah. It definitely shows off them cheeks too.
There are some cheeks.
Perfect. Nice.
Yeah.
Hi, Brian. How are you doing? I don't know how we did it, but we're almost at 2 hours.
Wow. Wowie zowie.
I know. Wow. Where's Callie at? He's the fiend on the hunt.
R.I.P. as well.
Yes, big time. Yeah, so go check it out if you guys haven't. This is called Taft Sturgeon Holiday in the Stars, and it is a festive space alien adventure for the holidays. Look at this immaculate, glorious coloring and art in just fabulous. Look at how joyful for the holidays. It's all ages. Yes. Yeah, so go check that out. The links are down below. And you guys have anything you guys want to promote or talk about? Any upcoming appearances?
You guys can follow us on all the internets. I'm on David. You can find me, David Crispino, on everything. It's just David Crispino, and you can see a lot more pages, a lot more art I show of Tony's. If you back it, you get some backer only updates of some behind the scenes stuffs. But yeah, other than that, support, share, like, subscribe. Yeah.
Yeah. And same with me. You can follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky, Tony Gregori, TonyGregory, and on Instagram, I'm Tony ToeKnee Gregory Gregory.
Yes.
And then if I post a lot of artwork on Tumblr still. So if you just want to look at art and you don't want to read my Twitter feed, which is pretty much just like all about sports, like Miami Dolphins and Miami Heat. If you don't want to hear about that shit, you don't want to hear about my Kickstarter since you already watched this. In my Twitter, there's a link to
the is from Florida, so there you go.
That's where I'm from. But yeah, my Tumblr link is in my Twitter, so if you just want to look at art, I post art there all the time. So
okay, yeah. I will go ahead and add that to the bottom. I did have 2 questions left from CJ.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
What do you feel is a greater threat, AI or overseas workers working for $1.15 an hour?
For me, it would be AI, because at least overseas workers are human beings. So, if someone's going to steal work from me, I'd rather be another human who's helping feed their family in whatever situation they're in than paying for some bot, some like evil tech lord is pocketing it all. I mean, ideally, I'd like the overseas worker to make more money, and I'd like the AI to go away. But
yes,
we don't live in that world, and Pandora's box has been opened. So yeah.
I think it's
and we could get into a long discussion about what causes the overseas worker to be able to live off $1.15 and how American companies are allowed to exploit those people and take money away from people in this country. And then that's a whole other conversation. It's a
whole completely different conversation. Depending on what country. And $1.15 is 3 times the amount of money that they get per hour. So I mean,
well, you were talking about earlier about all these other artists in other countries, like in Italy and South America and whatnot, and they are great artists and they're wonderful artists, but they're also, a lot of them can work for lower rates than American or North American artists or even people in the euro. So like it's kind of like a shitty situation in some ways, but not to be xenophobic about it. This is
yeah.
Anyway.
That. Also, you came in late, CJ. We already discussed this. He says
I'm half.
Greek.
I'm half. My dad was 100% Italian, and my mom was 100% Greek. So I'm I'm a Mediterranean salad. And I'm a geek as well. I'm a Greek geek.
Greek geek, nice.
Yep.
Greeks and geeks.
Greeks and geeks. There you go. Bring that show. That'd be great. Okay. I just saw a question. Where'd it go? What if AI was made by overseas workers?
What?
I don't even know.
Well, that's just a whole other.
That's a whole.
Then
What
he
if they
says
were aliens?
the overseas workers use AI. It could be,
That's just
everybody
like
does
becomes
art.
a snake eating its own tail. It's just like what?
Yeah, it's just never-ending loop of stuff.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be a thing at all, and you can go to our Kickstarters and support our work.
Also,
Yeah.
It's not a
True.
conversation. That's not a
Yeah.
conversation.
yeah,
There's no AI involved here. That's for
art
sure.
tiers.
No
Yeah.
AI, no overseas. Unless you're overseas, then we
Well.
are overseas from you.
That's true.
But if you like our stuff, you could still directly go to us, the creators.
Yes.
And we're not doing it as a publisher.
Yeah.
We're doing it as just independent guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. If you want to be really salty, you could buy an original art tier, back it in the US, then ship it to an overseas artist and be like, hey, that's how you do art. Just saying. You could do that if you wanted
And then
to.
they can scan it in and do Tony's work on the AI.
Oh, they could. Yeah. Could animate Taft doing all kinds of deeds.
I'll just go drink.
We don't know. This is one we don't know.
Oh.
You can tell with your radar. Wow. Nice. Baby, you missed all the hot dog questions. I asked them what would their ideal hot dog be, and you missed it. You were gone. You
Came and went.
You did. It's gone now. Sorry, baby. You guys are I love you guys. You guys are quite dorks. I love it. Yes, blame Blake. Yeah, blame Blake. That's great. Yeah. You missed all the hot dog. There was more than hot dog chat, actually. He said he got poisoned by a hot dog at Heroes Con. So
I did, yeah.
You missed it all. So bam. Tell everyone how Greece created everything.
We stole everything.
Question. Did they create AI then, CJ? Oh, there's your loop right there. Boom.
Yeah. We're way too lazy to create AI.
If Greek created everything, then you created AI. I'm just saying. Just say.
Could have been a thing. Could have been a
thing.
Could have been a
thing. Could have been. Yeah. Just say. No, no. Yeah.
Well, if we create democracy and then democracy create AI, then I guess.
Yes.
Then I guess.
Yeah. Well, that's Journey's claim. He says the Greeks create everything. So technically, there you go. You did. So you can blame yourself for the AI Journey. Yeah. Boom. Yeah. So. This has been a lovely conversation. Lovely chat, and thank you guys for coming on here. But yeah, it's almost been 2 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you're welcome. Definitely want you guys back when you come up with your sexy elf lady dark fantasy.
We've got a whole issue drawn.
What?
Yeah. We're ready for it. We're thinking about maybe doing a Patreon with it and keeping it going. It'll be fun.
Okay.
It's
nice.
Weird. Yeah, more weird stuff by us.
Shelby, you've missed it. The last 2 weeks have been nothing but pure hot dog chat in here, and I know you are a ramen guy, but it's full on hot dog talk in here. That's where it's at. AI stole information from Greece. Okay. Yeah, you guys are weirdos. I love you guys. So yeah, we're gonna get out of here. It's been 2 hours. So thank you to Dave and Tony for coming on here, and feel free to come back again. Hopefully I'll be actually awake during that episode.
I'm starting to drift off myself. I got the morning job.
I want a nap. I think I'm gonna go get some cereal. I think that's what's gonna happen.
Ooh, what kind of cereal? I got
I'm gonna go with banana nut crunch.
Very good
cereal.
Very good.
Extra bananas and extra walnuts is how I usually do that. I'm weird. I know. Yes. Hashtag elf in a bun. Yes. Yeah. Thanks, Shelby. Yeah. Smash the likes for hot dogs. There you go. You guys are super turds. I love it. Yes. But yeah, definitely go check out their Kickstarter because it's very festival and celestial and alien and Christmas, yo.
Yeah. Happy Christmas. Happy
Yeah.
Festivus.
Happy Christmas. Happy
holidays.
Festivus. Yeah.
Happy
Happy
Hanukkah.
Yuletide,
happy
yeah.
Everything. Happy all of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Happy New Year's to everybody. Hope you guys.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna end this. We're gonna get out of here. Bye to the chat.
Yeah, thanks.
We're gonna end it on Grease created